This demonstration will provide an overview of the following. Create a manual Redshift cluster snapshot, restoring a Redshift cluster from a snapshot, restoring a Redshift cluster database table from a snapshot. Completed in advance. An Amazon Redshift cluster has been provisioned using CloudFormation. A Redshift database connection has been established in dbeaver application. An AWS CLI has been installed and configured on local Microsoft Windows desktop. From the Amazon Redshift console, I will preview the AWS Redshift cluster. As you can see, the cluster has been provisioned and the status is available. From dbeaver, I will preview the AWS Redshift cluster database. So I'm currently in dbeaver and Amazon workspaces. I've connected to my Redshift database. I'm expanding my database. I'm going to access the player's schema. And under tables, I have 3 tables: passing, receiving, and rushing. Next, from Windows PowerShell, I will execute the command below to create an Amazon Redshift cluster manual snapshot. So I'm going to copy this command. I'm going to go into Windows PowerShell, paste the command. I'm going to go back into the Redshift AWS console. And if I look under snapshots and I choose snapshot type to manual, do a refresh, I can see that my snapshot is being created. I will pause this video until the snapshot has been completed. The snapshot has been completed, as you can see, and the status is available. Next, from the Windows PowerShell, I will execute the command below to restore the Amazon Redshift cluster from a manual snapshot. I'm going to copy my command. I'm going to go back to Windows PowerShell. Let's do a clear screen. Paste my command. Command has been executed. I'm going to go back to the Redshift console. I'm going to go back to clusters. And if I do a refresh, I can see that my new cluster is being restored from a snapshot. It's currently being created. I will pause this video until this cluster has, until the status changes to available. The Redshift cluster has been successfully restored and the status is available, as you can see. For my last demonstration, from PowerShell, I will execute the command below to restore an Amazon Redshift cluster database table. So I'm going to copy this command. I'm going to go back into Windows PowerShell, and I am going to clear the screen. I'm going to paste my command. This command is a little different. So instead of restoring a full cluster, I'm going to restore one database table back to the database hosted in the original cluster. So by executing this command, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to go back into dbeaver where I have my database connection to my Redshift database. I am going to perform a refresh, and as you can see, the passing table, this new table called passing restored, was restored from the snapshot, the manual snapshot I created earlier in the demonstration. And if I click view data, it is restored with the data from the snapshot. That concludes my demonstration. And for references, I have the CLI commands for Redshift, a link to the CLI documentation. That's it for me. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you.